Mess.
Netflix has dropped some of the biggest shows in the world. From action and fantasy to thrillers and drama, there's always something worth watching. In this list, we're counting down the top 10 Netflix series that have kept you hooked from start to finish.
Should have never let you into this hospital.
Our number 10 countdown is Ratched. This is a Netflix drama series released in 2020, created by Evan Romansky and produced by Ryan Murphy. The show is based on nurse Mildred Ratched, a character first seen in One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. The story is set in 1947, when Mildred Ratched starts working at a mental hospital in California. At first, she seems like a calm and caring nurse, but as the series goes on, we see that she is also smart, secretive, and sometimes dangerous. The hospital itself is not a normal place. It's full of secrets, strange experiments, and power struggles. The show focuses on how Mildred changes over time and how she becomes the tough character we know from the classic movie. The style of the series stands out. It has colorful sets, stylish costumes, and a mix of drama, suspense, and mystery.
Mess.
Our number 9 countdown is Marianne. This is a French horror series on Netflix that released in 2019. It follows Emma, a young and successful horror novelist. She thinks her terrifying stories are just fiction, but soon she discovers that the evil spirit from her books, named Marianne, is actually real. The story begins when Emma returns to her hometown after a long time. Strange things start happening, and she realizes that Marianne has been haunting people she knows. The series mixes supernatural horror with psychological tension, showing how Emma's past connects with this demon. The atmosphere is dark, creepy, and full of jump scares. The show doesn't rely only on scary moments. It also builds suspense slowly, making the viewer feel uneasy all the way through. The small-town setting, eerie visuals, and chilling background music add to the horror. Our number 8 countdown is Lupin. This is a French crime thriller series on Netflix, first released in 2021. It's inspired by the classic stories of Arsène Lupin, a gentleman thief created by French writer Maurice Leblanc. The show follows Assane Diop, played by Omar Sy, who grows up with a tragic past. His father was wrongly accused of a crime he didn't commit, which destroys their family. Years later, Assane takes inspiration from the Lupin books and becomes a master of disguise, trickery, and clever thefts. But his goal isn't just stealing. He's out for justice and revenge against the powerful man who framed his father. The series is full of smart heists, unexpected twists, and suspense. It feels modern and stylish, but still connects to the classic gentleman thief charm. What makes it fun is that Assane doesn't use violence. He uses his brain, disguises, and wit to outsmart the police and his enemies. Omar Sy's performance brings warmth and charisma to the character, making you root for him even when he's breaking the law. The supporting cast and the Paris backdrop add to the charm of the show. Our number 7 countdown is The Dragon Prince. This is an animated fantasy series on Netflix that first came out in 2018. The story is set in a magical world divided between humans and elves, who are often at war with each other. The show begins when two human princes, Callum and Ezrin, discover a dragon egg that was thought to be destroyed. Along with an elf assassin named Rayla, they decide to return the egg to its rightful place in order to stop the ongoing conflict between their worlds. Their journey is full of adventure, danger, and tough choices, but it's also about friendship, trust, and doing the right thing. The world of The Dragon Prince is rich with magic, dragons, elves, and deep lore that makes it feel alive and exciting. The animation style is colorful and unique, and the mix of action, humor, and emotional moments keeps the story engaging for both kids and adults. The voice cast does a great job, and the characters feel relatable, whether it's Callum learning magic, Rayla struggling with loyalty, or Ezran trying to understand leadership. Our number 6 countdown is Cobra Kai. This is a martial arts drama series that continues the story of the classic Karate Kid movies. It first started in 2018 and later became a big hit on Netflix. The show picks up decades after the original films. Johnny Lawrence, once the bully and rival of Daniel LaRusso, is now struggling in life. He decides to reopen the Cobra Kai dojo, which brings back old rivalries and sparks new ones. Daniel, on the other hand, is living a successful life but gets pulled back into karate when he sees Johnny training a new generation of students. The series balances nostalgia with fresh storytelling. Fans of the old Karate Kid movies will enjoy the callbacks, but it also introduces new teenage characters, making it exciting for younger viewers too. The show blends martial arts action with drama, comedy, and emotional moments.
Someone is dead in Rome, and Senior Ripley is...
Our number 5 countdown is Ripley. This is a Netflix crime drama series released in 2024 based on Patricia Highsmith's classic novel, The Talented Mr. Ripley. The story follows Tom Ripley, a con man in 1960s New York who is hired to travel to Italy and convince a wealthy young man, Dickie Greenleaf, to return home. What starts as a simple job slowly turns into lies, manipulation, and dark choices. Ripley is clever, charming, but also dangerous. He will do whatever it takes to live the life he desires. The series is shot in black and white, which gives it a unique, stylish, and almost old-fashioned look. It adds to the suspense and mystery, making the story feel more intense and cinematic. Andrew Scott, known for roles in Fleabag and Sherlock, plays Tom Ripley and delivers a chilling performance. He brings out the character's charm on the outside and the darkness underneath. Dakota Fanning and Johnny Flynn also play key roles, adding more depth to the drama.
Lesser. Greater.
Our number 4 countdown is The Witcher. This is a fantasy drama series on Netflix, first released in 2019. It's based on the popular book series by Andrzej Sapkowski, which also inspired the famous video games. The story follows Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter known as a Witcher, played by Henry Cavill. Geralt is not an ordinary man. He has special powers from mutations that make him stronger and faster. His life is all about hunting deadly creatures, but along the way, he gets pulled into a bigger story of war, politics, and destiny. Two other important characters are Yennefer, a powerful sorceress with a tragic past, and Ciri, a princess with mysterious abilities. Their paths connect with Geralt's, shaping the fate of the entire continent. The show stands out for its dark fantasy world, brutal fights, and complex storytelling. It mixes action, magic, and emotional drama, while also exploring themes like destiny, survival, and morality. The visuals are stunning, with epic landscapes, scary monsters, and detailed costumes that bring the world to life. Our number 3 countdown is 100 Years of Solitude. This is a Netflix series released in 2024 based on Gabriel Garcia Marquez's famous novel. The story follows the Buendia family across many generations in the town of Macondo. The show mixes normal life with magical events, like rain that never stops, yellow flowers falling from the sky, and spirits appearing as if they're real. It's about love, family, power, and how history keeps repeating itself. The series was filmed in Colombia, giving it an authentic feel. The sets and costumes show how Macondo changes over time, while the visuals capture the mix of magic and reality that the novel is known for. It's a slow but beautiful story, full of emotion and strange yet touching moments. Critics and fans praised it for staying true to the book while making it easier to follow on screen. Overall, 100 Years of Solitude is a unique and powerful show. It's more than just a family drama. It feels like stepping into a world of dreams and reality blended together. Our number 2 countdown is Squid Game. This is a Korean survival drama series on Netflix that came out in 2021. It quickly became one of the most popular shows worldwide. The story follows Song Ji-hyun, a man struggling with debt and personal problems. He, along with hundreds of others, is invited to play a series of children's games for a huge cash prize. But there's a dark twist. Losing the games means losing your life. Each game looks simple, like red light, green light, or tug of war, but the stakes are deadly. As the players move forward, alliances form, friendships break, and people show how far they'll go for money and survival. The show is intense and full of suspense, but it also makes you think about society, greed, and inequality. It's not just about the games. It's about human nature under extreme pressure. The cast, led by Lee Young-jae, gives strong performances, making the characters feel real and relatable. The colorful sets and striking visuals contrast with the dark and violent story, which makes it even more gripping. Our number 1 countdown is Dark. This is a German sci-fi thriller series on Netflix, first released in 2017. It quickly became one of the most talked about shows for its mystery and complex story. The series begins in a small town called Winden, where children start disappearing. At first, it looks like a normal crime mystery, but soon it turns into something much bigger: time travel, hidden secrets, and how 4 families are connected across different generations. The show jumps between past, present, and future, showing how events in one timeline affect another. It's not just about science fiction. It's also about family, love, and the idea of destiny versus free will. The atmosphere of the show is dark and gripping, with moody visuals, haunting music, and a sense of mystery that never lets go. Each episode leaves you with more questions, making it hard to stop watching. The cast delivers powerful performances, and even though the story is complex, the emotional side keeps it grounded. It's a show that makes you think and keeps you guessing until the very end.